Hello YouTube and fellow preppers, this is Geordie Prepper. Welcome to another Monday Mentions. From now on, the Monday Mentions are going to mention 3 channels per week. This is just to help increase the pace that I'm going through the channels, or as one of my subscribers pointed out, it's going to take a long time to not only get to their channel that they mentioned, but just in general the amount of channels that I have to mention is just too many for 2 per week. So the first channel that I'm mentioning today is Backyard Bowyer. Now, although I've never seen this gentleman mention that he's a prepper, his channel has a lot of things on it which are going to be very useful skills to learn, and he does a lot of forging, he does a lot of metalwork and blacksmithing. He turns seemingly innocuous things like lawnmower blades into knives, and it's just really interesting to see what he does, to see the skill that he has in smithing, metalwork. He's a very avid archer and he makes his own bows. He has some books on Amazon, and it's really interesting to look at the metalwork that he does. I went as a child to Wales, and there was a lot of blacksmithing in Wales, and a blacksmith at the Leckwood slate mines actually made a inscriber for slate, and ever since that was made, I always had an interest in smithing and blacksmithing, but I never took that up at any point. I kind of regret that, so at some point I do hope to at least get a taste for it. But if you're into archery, if you're into metalwork and turning things into axes from rasps, then this is definitely a channel that you're going to want to check out. The second mention for today's Monday Mention is beer, bourbon and bushcraft. Now these are 3 things that often go together quite a lot when you see other YouTubers out doing the bushcraft and doing their camping. They'll either have beer or bourbon or both with them. So this is quite an aptly named channel. This is a gentleman who also forges, and he also does metalwork, makes his own knives, I believe. But the predominant subject on his channel is beer and bourbon, and he does reviews of beers and bourbons, and it's very interesting. I like seeing all these different bourbons and beers that he tastes, and he goes to distilleries, talks to the distillers, and it's just very. I'm much of a beer and bourbon man myself, so I'm very glad that I came across this channel. You know, it's only a small channel, but the bourbons and the beers that he reviews are certainly very interesting. So if you're into bushcraft, if you're into beer and you're into bourbon, either one of them by themselves or all together, then this is definitely a channel you'll want to check out. The third and final mention for today's Monday Mentions is a channel called Black Owl Outdoors. I came across these about 2 months ago, 2 or 3 months ago, and I believe I came back and discovered the channel when the people behind the channel actually came back to YouTube. I believe that they were on a break for a while, and they're posting regular videos now. The videos have a very good production value. They talk about many different aspects of the outdoors. They talk about different gear, and they do gear reviews. They talk about looking after and caring for your gear. The equipment that they use, they show that. I believe that they make their own gear as well, and they show them off. Many different aspects of the outdoors that these gentlemen cover, and you know, they have their own products, they have t-shirts and everything, so you know, they are quite established, and the channel has been established for quite a while, and they seem to have a good loyal following. and I've been very much enjoying the quality of the videos and the topics that they discuss. So certainly if you're into the outdoors and you're into the type of gear that you are interested in people and what they use, and you may be interested in acquiring it for yourself, and the activities in the outdoors which are typical of people who enjoy the outdoors, such these gentlemen seem to be into canoeing, then this is definitely a channel that you're going to want to at least take a little look at. So that concludes today's Monday Mentions. Thank you very much for watching. I hope that you've enjoyed the Monday Mentions that I've presented today. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video if you do. I have many other videos on my channel if you wouldn't mind just checking them out. Be safe, be prepared, and see you next week for 3 more channels on next week's Monday Mentions.